I need to fill
Wow.
Skate in on what happened with Helldivers. He has no idea what happened with Helldivers. Can you believe that? I saw all this shit going down over the weekend. Oh my god, Wiggle. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna make Skade mini podcast with me for a second. This is pretty much what I'm gonna do because I want to talk about it. I really want to talk about it. Oh, hello, Skade. Can you hear me? Game Pass has killed Bethesda, dude.
Yo.
I think Wiggles is right. I'm very much suspecting that. All right. What do you want to hear first? The news today or the Helldivers bullshit that happened over the weekend?
Oh, there's news today as well?
You have no idea. Bro.
I'm trying to disconnect from all the news, but go on, lay it on
But it's
me.
not
What's
like
happening?
it's not like life-ending. Well, maybe for some people, but it's not like this isn't like Israel Gaza. We're not talking about that.
No. See, I don't need that negativity in my life. I got no room for negativity anymore.
All right, let's start with Kendrick versus Drake. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Already a topic I truly don't care about.
I know.
But let's go on.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to talk about that. I really don't care about it either. What's up, ASW? How you doing, man?
You could tell me that they both shot and killed people en masse, and I'd be like, what? What the
But
fuck?
why? Why would they
Why?
do that?
I don't know. Man,
So-
world's falling apart. All right. So
Here's what happened on Friday. Okay.
Okay,
I
what happened
was at the con and I got this like as I was like running around doing bullshit. But essentially what happened was Sony put out a statement saying in a month all Helldivers PC players are going to have to link their PlayStation account in order to keep playing Helldivers.
PC people.
PC people. And this
Okay.
this caused a massive uproar. To the point, let's see if I can pull up some I'm gonna pull up an article. Hopefully some article compiled all this. Of course they didn't. What ended up happening was thanks ASW. It was a lot of fun. We actually just looked at pics. So what happened was everyone got really pissed off, and the community managers of Helldivers were like pretty much sent into like a tailspin of trying to like cover this up. The problem, like on the surface, you might go, "Oh, this isn't a big deal. Just make a free PlayStation account and you keep playing, right?" Right?
Yeah, okay, go on. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. Placate me.
Okay. Of course. Why wouldn't you just make a
Why
free
wouldn't you
account
just
to
make an
play?
account?
Oh my god, it's that easy.
The problem is PSN is not
there's a problem?
There's a problem. The problem is PlayStation Network is not available in all countries that Helldivers is available in.
Gotcha.
So essentially, they would have been removing the game for a large number of people, and then PlayStation what Steam ended up doing was pulling the game for multiple over Saturday or Sunday. They pulled the game off of the store pages for various countries, and they started preemptively. Well, people would request refunds, and then the refunds are normally 2 hours of game time on Steam.
Yeah.
But Steam is like, well, we're going to overlook this because they literally took away your access to the game.
Right.
So it caused a massive shitstorm, and they got review bombed. Helldivers was getting review bombed really hard.
Yeah, but that's not the dev team's fault. That sounds like Sony's fault.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. You like everyone's excuse on Microsoft does this? Why can't Sony? The worst copium on Twitter. What do you mean by that? I didn't see that. But essentially, I want to show you the
parent company to the developers of Helldivers.
Sony owns the IP rights of Helldivers, and Arrowhead is just the developer on Helldivers.
Gotcha. So this is a Sony call being like, well, this is technically our game, so if you want to keep playing, you got to have a PlayStation account.
Correct. Because, yeah, Sony wants that engagement.
What the fuck?
Hello, Mina. Do you want to come play, Meanies? You can come in, Mina.
Oh, damn. Look at those reviews.
Yeah, it tanked really hard. But the funny thing is yesterday Sony I think it was yesterday. Oh, Microsoft makes you make an account and for Minecraft, and so does EA and Ubisoft. Right, but I think the problem with this situation was it's been like 3 months since this game has been out. So like,
Right. It's not like we had. It's not like from the outset Sony was like, "Oh, if you want to play this, you have to have a PlayStation account."
right. The problem is that it's now it's no the terms of the agreement have changed. I guess you could say, right, for the players, and people got really mad got real mad about it. So
Understandably so.
oh yeah, definitely understandably so. Um, so yeah, but they reversed it. They obviously they backed down on it. It took all weekend. I think Monday is like when they came around on it, and that whirlwind happened while I was like parading around a Comic Con, which was great. I'm altering the deal. Pray I don't alter it further. Yeah, actually, Actman made a really great video on that. It was pretty entertaining. Okay, so that all happened, and that's over now and everyone's happy again. Actually, and people actually went back and they altered their reviews to positive again. So people, like literally, the Helldiving community was trained from the onset to collectively come together to stop evil, or whatever,
Crazy
whatever the plot of Helldiving is. And they all review bombed, and then they reversed their review bombing. So I love that. Oh, that happened today. The community manager got axed today, apparently. Apparently, they didn't handle it quite well. Let me see if we can see that post here. I saw that here. Yeah, this guy. Spitz. Yeah, apparently he wasn't befitting of a community manager, which is kind of crazy. I don't think he should be at fault for this. That's not fair. I don't think that's fair at all, honestly. But whatever. Today big news is Sony closed down 4 studios. Not Sony, Xbox. Wait a minute. Yes, he should. The comments made were messed up. I need to get a refresh on that. I didn't collect any documentation for this, so Wiggles, you're gonna have to help me out. What did he say? Oh, here it is. Here. Oh, yeah. I guess I could just look here. There you go. There's that. I saw people screenshotting his bullshit. Yep, there's the refunds. Where would it be? Wiggles, do you have any links? Because otherwise, I'm gonna quickly touch on. Oh yeah, what he said here. This will kill the Helldivers 2 on Steam. Backpedal or lose your player base. And then Spitz said, "I thought you were refunding and leaving." It's pretty crazy. But yeah, Helldivers drama. Kind of wild considering this game has been on a positive high since it came out. But yeah. Anyway, so today what happened was Xbox closed like 4 studios today, including Tango Gameworks, the studio that made Hi-Fi Rush and the Evil Within games. I did bookmark some stuff. And Xbox said stuff like, essentially they regretted closing down Lionhead Studios, the Fable studio. This was like 4 years ago. And they said this is something that they don't want to do again in the future, and let studios just be studios so they can create their awesome games. And Hi-Fi Rush was a critically acclaimed game last year. But they shut down that studio today. And they closed the they closed the studio that made Redfall, the Arcane studio. Yeah, so crazy shit. I forgot what I was saying. I mean, Redfall was pretty doo-doo. It was doo-doo. I think the problem that I have with them shuttering the studio that made Redfall was they weren't even equipped to make Redfall, nor did I think they want to make Redfall. Fuck. I copy and pasted the wrong thing. Oops. It's hard. Misty is worse. Okay, Spitz is no longer the community manager of Arrowhead Game Studios. What did Misty do? So Misty closed her Twitter down.
Oh, I got a phone call coming in. Hold on, I'll be back.
You got it. I'll just talk to everyone. So she's here. They're talking about Mina. Due to the overwhelming amount of people trying to link their accounts, the whole login process broke. People couldn't get into the game. Mandatory account linking was disabled for 30 minutes after launch to let people play the game. And yet, people still couldn't get in. It's a process to force people into an ecosystem when they don't want to, because Sony will think it makes people pay for their products. No, it's to allow us to ban people. That is the sole reason. So you couldn't ban people before? That's a lie. We could, but this increases the effectiveness of what we can do, smiley face. Sorry for spamming you. I really appreciate the work you're doing here, Misty, but what do you mean by with more effectiveness? I'm trying to be open-minded here. So no judgment in my question, just curiosity. There's a certain legal requirement we have to follow to ban people. This will help us out with that. Also, dealing with support tickets all day, unfortunately, a lot of people encounter cheaters and harassment. Hopefully this will help us tackle the problem. Yeah, I don't see how this is a problem with what she's saying. I don't quite understand. It sounds like what happened was people were harassing her, and then she ended up just like dipping from Twitter until that, shit blew over. How is this worse? This guy's not making a great argument at all. He fired the one guy who did his job instead of hiding. Wow. Why are we calling for people to get fired for this? This is stupid. People see it as an admittance that Arrowhead wanted the PSN linking. All right, but also, what's up, Chalk? Who's the director? What's his name? Pidicent? What's his name? Terminally online psychos that have the problems with it. Oh, hi. Hello. Piles, thank you. Pile. Thank you, sir. Yeah, because he also, that would be hilarious. So they should absolutely put this in the game. I would love that. He came out a couple days ago. Yeah. Ouch, right in the review score. Yep. Questions about the account linking. Waking up to the sunshine of yesterday's replace. Yeah, this is all stuff I'm just catching up on from the weekend, man. It's just crazy. Oh my god. Why would you say this? Why would you say this? Oh my god. I think today's news of Xbox, though, is even more upsetting. Quite honestly. Like, everything that happened and went down with Arcane and... Man, my brain does not work good, guys. I'm so sorry. Arcane and the other studios that got axed is just absolutely crazy how much talent we're bleeding. I'm gonna call it now. In 5 years, we're gonna see a very different quality of game. Just see a really different quality of game. Tango Gameworks, that's it. The two big ones. Oh my god. Hi, swim team. How you doing? You gonna like? Oh, hello. You think we're there? The brain drain in the industry has been crazy. I think you're right. And we're seeing the tail end of a lot of hard-working, crunching games that came out in last year and somewhat this year. But and all of these studios that are just chasing that fucking bottom dollar, they're going to regret that. Not to mention how irresponsible it's been for Microsoft to chase these studios down, buy them up, and spend billions of dollars to purchase this massive pool of studios just to destroy them. And they made last year, I think Hi-Fi Rush was Xbox's best game last year. Out of all the games that they've had, I think Hi-Fi Rush was probably their top-rated game that they released. And they just got rid of the studio that made it. Why would you just drain that talent like that? That's mind-boggling to me. Put them on another project. Move them somewhere else. It wasn't, but to Wiggles' point, and this is I actually completely agree with Wiggles here. That game was day and date on Game Pass. How much is Game Pass actually helping these games thrive and be successful? You do wonder what Microsoft will do for those people who bought the big boy edition of Redfall and are still waiting on the DLC. They better fucking refund them is what they better do. They better refund them. Yes, Chalk. 100%. It's insane. So like we might love taking this like amazing deal in games, but this is Microsoft's focus. Like if this is going to cause studios to close like this, it's not a good deal. Because now we're not getting another Tango Gameworks game. Or an Arcane Austin? Was it Austin that closed? Your favorite example has always been Outriders. Game Pass players crashed the servers and ruined that game's reputation. That's so funny. And that studio had a major layoff recently, right? Who made People Can Fly? Was that People Can Fly? The game didn't get any devs any money because all the player base was Game Pass. But they must have... No, it wasn't People Can Fly. Who made Outriders? It was People Can Fly. What article? We're talking about the Xbox layoffs right now. Oh. Dude, you are not the first person that sent me this. Wiggles literally tweeted this at me this morning. Wiggles tweeted at me this morning. I'm not kidding you. All right, but Outriders wasn't that great of a game to begin with. And that I definitely agree with. That did not get the critical acclamation that the critical acclaims? What's Outriders on Metacritic? $73. Okay, it's not bad. It's a good game, not an amazing game. I watched streamers play it. I wasn't hard pressed to play it. I'll just put it that way. Bro, Wiggles. Why so many tabs? Because because my brain doesn't have enough RAM and my computer does have enough RAM. So that's why I have tabs open. I have 20 tabs here. I got 20 tabs over here. And that's how we manage. That's how we brain manage. I have a lot of tabs, I know. And I even have ones that are like grouped tabs that are closed right now. I bet WB, because WB's on a roll right now of axing properties and IPs and shuttering things for tax purposes, or whatever they call themselves now.
Did you talk to Gee?
I bet Rocksteady gets a massive amount of layoffs, or their studio gets reallocated or shuttered next year. I give them a year. Someone else I talked to said they give them 6 months. But SteamDB, how many people are playing Suicide Squad? Let's see how many people are playing Suicide Squad. Yeah, I don't see Rocksteady making it out of 2024. $123 people are playing Suicide Squad on Steam right now. At launch, it peaked at 13,000 players. In how many days is this? In 9 days, 6 days, 4,000. It lost more than half of its player base. This Rocksteady is not. Is March 28th when the Joker came out? Skate just ditched me, guys. So March 20th was when the Joker came out. It went back up to 3,000, then dipped instantly. Yeah, that's not good. Wrong bookmarks. There we go. That one hurts. That one stinks. That stinks. Sweet wallpapers for the downvotes. All right, I think Skate big mad. Skate ditched me. Where you go, dude? So what do we think? What are we gonna play tonight, guys? More Elden Ring, or do you want to play some Helldiving? You want to do some Helldiving? What do we got here? We got. Oh, he's on the phone. Never mind. We can keep talking about this. I'm excited. Haven't been able to talk about news like this in a while. $3 trillion company making billions of profit needs even more to satisfy its shareholders. Hi-Fi Rush won several awards, and make no mistake, it's never been about quality or talent. Absolutely insane. I do own all the Fallout games. Actually, behind me is the nuke. I have the nuke right here. That was the original Fallout collection that came out. Oh my god. Yo, do y'all remember when Kinda Funny scooped that interview with Phil right after Redfall came out? Can you guys believe that? I am not inclined to believe anything that Xbox says. Phil, Matt Booty, Sarah Bond, any of them. I wish I could have found the quotes because I tried bookmarking as many as I could. I wish I found the quotes of fuck. There were like quotes of Phil Spencer literally going like, we want to make sure our studios get the help that they need. I mean, I think that was one of them. No, but he said, or no, Matt Booty said something. It's in the Discord. Did you guys post it in the Discord? This is it. Aaron Greenberg. You made browsing my bookmarks easier. Never thought about doing that. What do you mean by that? This is in April of last year. Hi-Fi Rush was a breakout hit for us, and our players are in all key measurements and expectations. We couldn't be happier with what the team at Tango Gameworks delivered with the surprise release. Zooming out. Oh yeah, well, I do that for you guys because at 100%, it's a little small. So I do it so you guys can see it a little bit better. Look at all these people. Oh yeah, yeah, huh? That's a today one. There you go. So that was a fucking lie. Oh, here come all the new tweets. Poorly aged stuff. Oh, it dies from cringe. I am so glad I never invested myself in the Xbox ecosystem after all this. Just like the last 5 years. Because even though Sony was a dick this weekend, and yeah, they rolled it back because of pressure, public pressure kind of. I'm assuming it was public pressure that eventually did them in with Helldivers. I can still depend on Sony to make a quality product first, and then not shutter their studios, Japan studios. Except for Japan Studios. Gives Neo 7,000 games and it crashes his Steam. Dude, it would easily crash the Steam. You want to drop 25 more keys? All right, fine. Put giveaway in the chat then. We'll give away more games tonight. We will give away more games tonight. I love it. Japan Studio didn't make anything, though. Did they? What did Japan Studio make? Weren't they... Didn't they do, like... They did Knack, Gravity Rush. They did The Last Guardian 2016. Patapon. Okay, that's kind of old. Did I just see they did a Rurouni Kenshin game? They did a Rurouni Kenshin game in 1996? Are you fucking kidding me? Also, what's up, Trollbeard? Okay, here we go. 2000. Oh, I mean, they're pumping out stuff early. In the early days. Here we go. So, bunch of anime games. I still have more games to give away, Swim Team. Freedom Wars. That was a pretty popular game. Puppeteer, I remember that. Knack. It was a PS4 game, sir. Did they provide support on Bloodborne? They must have provided support on Bloodborne. Knack 2. They must have just been a support studio at this point in time. This era is their support era, is what I'm guessing, because that's Sucker Punch. That's Kojima Studio. Did you give a fuck about Knack? I played it. I think I platinumed Knack. I skipped Knack 2. I didn't care about Knack 2. The Last Guardian was an anticipated game, but I don't think a lot of people really liked it. But no, the only person who gave a shit about Knack was Donkey. Donkey loved some Knack. I'm pulling my notes up to make sure I'm giving away games. We're going to make sure we're giving away games, okay? Don't you worry, Swim Team. You're holding me accountable. Oh my god. What if we played Streamer Life Simulator, though? What if we got meta with it? That'd be hilarious. So, Trollbeard, everybody else in the chat, what did you think of the Xbox news today? We're still talking about it, but what did you think about it? You're at the end of Crab Souls game finally. Shit pulled the fuck up. Kingdom Bloodborne shit. I still think it's weird but great that Donkey achieved success outside of League. Was he originally a League of Legends player? Is that seriously what he got really, really hot with on? Because I found about Donkey from his Skyrim video. This bundle. Oh my god, that's sexy, Swim Team. Because I remember he got real hot with that Scott. You gotta know, man. I'm good. I don't need to touch any more grass. I'll give it away to somebody. I'm good. Yeah, that Skyrim video that he linked, that he dropped like years ago, hilarious. The studios were going to get closed years ago without the Microsoft buyout, so they got a few extra years on the board. That's crazy, though. That's just wild. There you go. There you go. I'm going to retweet that. Perfect. That's right. They were looking to get bought. Here, let's look up ZeniMax Bethesda ZeniMax. Because they make games that review well, nobody buys. Oh, that's why they were drowning. He's back. ZeniMax versus Oculus. There's a lawsuit? Oh, I remember this. Are you there?
Yo.
Yo. All right, we Elden Ringing?